There appears to be an alarm going off in the neighborhood. I can't tell if it's a fire alarm or a burglar alarm. It's been doing it for like 5 minutes. Just kind of started. Okay, I have a few items from my eBay store that I sold today. No, actually from eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. These are pop culture items that I collect from the 50s through the 90s about. Toys, books, all that kind of stuff. Stuff that interests me. Stuff that I find, actually most of it I buy because I think the artwork looks cool. But I sell it to kind of, one, reinforce the habit of doing this because I can't justify owning all this stuff and continue to collect them. And two, it's part of how I pay to be able to make art for a living. So, the fun thing is I like to document what I sell as I sell it, because otherwise it's like, what's the point of having it if you can't show it off? But today, it's actually a very sad day in the household, because even though we knew it would happen, I sold this guy. This thing that freaks me out every time I walk around the corner because it's limbs and stuff. It looks like there's a little kid in here wearing a costume. I'll walk around the corner and he's just sitting there like, doop-de-doo. I've even taken pictures with it several times of me and him just sitting. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle doll. And now I want to say Michelangelo. I can't remember what the colors mean. Oh good, the alarm stopped. I think. Anyway, so this one's going out today. Sold that one on eBay, I believe. But we knew we were going to sell them, but the day woke up this morning and saw that it had sold, and it's like, no! Mary Joy's out getting a box for this because we realized we didn't think about how the heck we were going to ship this. A little while ago, we had a similar sized Hagar the Horrible doll that we sold to someone in Germany, and we had to go get a box for that too. So, the alarm started up again. As I was saying a few days ago, found a warehouse in Milwaukee where I got all kinds of really cool old vintage illustrated books, and I've just been posting them and they sell almost instantly. Then the second I said that, I posted like 3 or 4 of them, and none of them sold that day, and I was like, oh, did I jinx it? Well, the jinx has been broken, and now I sold another one of them. This one is called Numbers, right there. And this book is from, I want to say it's from the 50s. And it's back when Golden Books was actually published by Simon & Schuster. And this one is, 1955. So this is basically kids learning to count from different, really just full and well done illustrations. So that one is going out today to someone on Mercari. Now, at the same place that we got the books, I found these 2 hand puppets. I don't know the year on them. I looked them up, and I could see other people had similar ones that were painted just a little differently, and they were claiming they were from the 60s, but there's really no way to prove that unless you bought it in the 60s, so I wasn't sure how to base it, so I just put that they're vintage, because they are. Kind of looks like, these are weird to hold the camera. Whoop, almost dropped one. They got plastic heads, like that, and it's a prince and a princess, plastic heads, and then they're the kind where they're hand puppets. So you see they're kind of like, to me they remind me of the puppets in the Land of Make-Believe on Mr. Rogers' show. And then meow 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 King Friday. I don't have that one, of course. But that's what they remind me of, but I can't prove that that's what they are, so I didn't say they were. They just look like a prince and a princess. You agree? Yes. Yes. It's all right? It's all right. Okay. And that's going out today too. I have some loose action figures that I actually got at the same place I got the, I think it was the same place that I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, it was the same place that I got the Sprite can. But I got some action figures that are loose, but they're clearly part of, this one's part of a diorama of some sort, but this is Agent J from the Men in Black comic. And it's actually from the Men in Black comic because the comic came out before the movie, clearly. Well, I guess not clearly. Sometimes they make them out of the movies. Regardless, the comic did come out before the movie, and the date on this is before the year the movie came out. And the back looks like, so he's got a thing on there on the bottom of his feet where he could be posed somewhere, and it looks like he's like supposed to be jumping away from something, and it's blowing up the back of his jacket, and it's like eating away at his pants leg and green nuclear glow type thing. So I looked it up, and it's actually part of a whole diorama where he's posed inside of it. So it's just a loose figure. This is all I had. He comes with the gun. I like how I had to point the gun this way instead of moving his arm. There we go. He comes with the gun, and I posted that, and somebody just bought that off of Facebook Marketplace. That's what I got, and I wanted to film this before Mary Joy got back with the box because I feel like that's going to take me a little while to pack up. Everything else is going to be really easy to send out, which I'm very happy about because I like it when I can do that and still continue on with my day. I'm still working on fixing the website and trying to figure out the best way to go about it. Plus, I realized on my band website, the service that I've been using for years to do digital downloads is actually shutting down. They sent out an email yesterday, so now I have to go through, and I liked them because they were an open source sort of self-made download tool. It was called Cache Music, and I met the guy, I interviewed him on my podcast once, and I really liked what he had to say. Plus, I don't like Bandcamp. I don't like to do downloads through there. I think Bandcamp is one of those things where it's like their whole service is based on people who make music, and then people go, well, we can help you sell your stuff. We're just going to take part of the profit, or it's going to cost this much for us to do it. Well, then don't help musicians if you can't do it. They don't have money. Already cost tons of money to record in a studio. Anyway, sorry, rant. So now I got to try and look and see if there's another free way to do it, or maybe I'll kind of rig something together. Who knows? I mean, I could use Gumroad or I could use Sellfy. I'm looking to see if I can do it through my Square store. It looks like there is, but I can't figure it out. But I want to find something that's a lot easier. Maybe I could also possibly do it through my Google Drive, because actually that's the other thing I liked about Cache Music is it hooked up. You would upload something to Google Drive and it would connect to it, and that's how you would do the digital download. So you didn't have to pay for it being served. That's how it was able to. Maybe there's a plugin that I could use to do that. I'm going to look into that. Maybe I could make something. I'll just make something myself. Or not. This could all totally fail, and me saying all this was for nothing.